All right, welcome to another 64-man draft. Luis will be back soon. We 3-0'd if you saw yesterday's video. And so now we're doing the top 8 draft. Luis had to go pick up one of his kids. So real life intervenes, and I'm here to hold the fort down and help us draft a great deck until he can rejoin us. We've got a couple of nice people in our pod. X-Whale is Will Kruger, and Lil Darwin is Paul Rietzel. So 2 former / current teammates of mine and Luis. All right, so looking at this opening pack here, since Luis isn't here, I can try to get us into a blue artifact deck. Tinker is obviously a great card to have early on in the draft. We know we're going to want more cheap artifacts like Mind Stone, Aether Spellbomb, and then we can have an entire draft worth of trying to find payoffs for the Tinker and maybe tutors to really build around it. If Tinker wasn't here, there's cards like Flame Slash, Pyrogoyf has been pretty good, Shieldred's Edict, Leyline Binding. A lot of cards you'd be happy to play in your decks, but nothing very exciting. So I think Tinker is by far and away the best pick here, and we'll be starting off our draft with it. Next, it's probably just going to be Force of Will. We could take Oko. Force of Will's really impressive card. Just people oftentimes are doing one powerful thing in a game of Cube, and your ability to answer that for 0 mana, the fact that it can help force whatever your Tinker to resolve, or say you get something like a Blightsteel or a Portal to Phyrexia, and then your opponent has one piece of interaction for it. The fact that Force of Will can just stop it right there is a really nice combo. Just also keeps us open to being a different variety of blue decks. So we'll start off with Force of Will here. Chain Lightning, Oko, Chandra are good cards as well. There's a Shadow Spear for a cheap artifact, but we can do better. Okay, so now we get a cool pick here. We've got a couple of good artifacts. Talisman being a blue artifact, very nice. Retrofitter Foundry is not going to be as good if our deck just ends up being like a blue control deck with a little bit of artifact stuff going on for Tinker. But if we end up being a very strong artifact deck, as you've seen many times on this channel with Tolarian Academy and Urza, the Retrofitter Foundry will be great. The other nice thing about Retrofitter is that it's got a nice curve with Tinker. Turn 1, you play Retrofitter. Turn 2, you make the servo, and then you can sack the servo of the artifact token. Stoneforge is quite strong as well in a blue-white artifact deck. And then Shurikai is also good. Parallax Wave's really great card overall. Smirking Spelljacker, Brazen Bar, a lot of good blue and white cards in this pack, so we might be setting up a blue and white drafter down the seat from us, but there's also a good chance thing will wheel. Ooh, did we brick on this pack? Kind of looks like it a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing in the way of artifacts. There's nothing in the way of mono blue cards. Mother of Runes might be the best card in this pack. The only sort of blue thing is there's just a Thundering Falls, and getting a blue Surveil land is solid. But there's not really anything that's exciting to us that we'd even really want to speculate and go in a different direction. It's not like you're that excited to be trying to do like the madness stuff with Anji's Ravager, Guardian Scale Lord, whatever. So I guess it would be Mother of Runes if we weren't taking this. But Thundering Falls is just a pretty solid card. There's a fair amount of reasons to want to have red in your blue artifact decks, so it's a good Surveil land. All right, we'll take Mystical Tutor here. Mystical Tutor is just really strong in any sort of blue artifact deck, and even a lot of the blue control decks. It can get your one-of Sweeper. It can get a combo piece for you if you have a combo finisher. For us, that's going to be Tinker, so we're very happy to have a second copy of Tinker this early in the form of Mystical Tutor. Walking Ballista, also quite nice. Would be pretty happy to have it in our deck, but since our deck is going to be so focused around Tinker, it's not the most important thing. Also, Mystical Tutor, I think it's important that when you draft Force of Will, you point out to the audience watching at home which cards you've drafted are blue, so that way people can remember that you're allowed to pitch them to Force of Will. So I'll be doing that periodically during this draft. So now we're looking at, there's one artifact in the pack in the form of Glimmer Lens. Doesn't really play that nicely. With Tinker, I guess you do get to keep the 2/2 warrior you make with it. There's Tireless Tracker, which I guess I will take over Tropical Island. It's also Proving Ground. Tracker makes clues, it's good. Tracker also plays well with Force of Will by just being a way to recoup some card advantage. So I think we'll take Tracker here. It's definitely a little concerning how much blue is dried up, but unfortunately the packs haven't really been strong enough with anything that gives us another sort of avenue to dip into. So here we are looking at maybe Natural Order, maybe World Spine Worm. There's a Relic of Progenitus. I'm not the biggest fan of Relic. One of the things that's annoying about it is that it's not very reliable graveyard disruption, because you have to leave a mana up because it turns off your own graveyard synergies. It's certainly fine, and I do play quite a bit in artifact decks. I think I'll just speculate, and we'll take a World Spine Worm here. We've got a Thundering Falls, definitely keeping ourselves open to getting a sneak attack. If we got a Flash, that would be phenomenal, given we already have a Mystical Tutor. And this is, I think it's solidly the best thing you can Flash in. It's not the best thing you can sneak attack in, but Flash it is. All right, so we're not quite at the wheel yet. Still, yet again, another pack with no blue cards in it. So the options here for us, I guess, are Firebolt, a Bayou, which could be helpful if we end up like getting into a 4-color deck where we're also trying to splash in black tutors to help us find a Flash, help us find our Tinker. There's Umezawa's Jitte, but the way this has been shaping up, we're going to be so light on creatures that I don't think we can reliably do anything with it. So I think I'll take Bayou here. A little sad to be giving up Firebolt, but there's certainly a lot more of these. And an untapped duel, you never know where the draft could go. So yeah, there was another cheap artifact in the opening pack, but we'll take our Mind Stone. Mind Stone pretty good with Tireless Tracker. Lets you play it and make your land drop the same turn on that turn 3. There's a Savai Triumph, a red-black duel could open up possibilities. An Exploration is also not crazy given how nice it is with Tireless Tracker, but Mind Stone just being a solid artifact that plays well for both Tinker and Tireless Tracker is going to be the pick. Now here, Gruul Turf would have gone along quite nicely with our copy of Exploration, but and you could take Survival here. It could help with combos with Flash, with Sneak Attack, but Dryden Leasing Grove could get there for us. Maybe we'll end up being the mythical Valakut deck. I hear some running around upstairs. We might have a Luis soon. And then Talisman of Curiosity came back. That's pretty good. So green's a little open. Prismatic opens, I guess, worth noting because...
Oh, where are we at?
So blue's been pretty cut, but we have Tinker, Mystical Tutor, Retrofitter. I spec'd on a World Spine Worm. We have Dryad, but I think we still just want this blue-green Talisman over
Stoneforge.
Prismatic Omen for Valakut. Wow, Mother of Runes came back. So this was like the best, like kind of the second best card in the pack the first time we saw it.
Just take it still?
I guess. Yeah, you're not going to want to play against it. I can't imagine Guardian Scalelords getting there for you.
Could be a Paradise Druid, or it could be Portico. They're both pretty good.
I would think it's Paradise Druid. Just kind of...
Copperland Gorge.
Yeah. So blue was crazy cut. All our blue cards were like our first.
It's really hard.
Picks.
It's really hard to tell what's going on with the way these are sorted. Hold on, let me just.
We could have had Stoneforge Cauldron.
What do we got? A Polluted Delta, Time Twister. Thank you for covering the first pack here. As I had to go dart and pick up one of my children, soon to be one of many.
Oh.
Okay. So with the start to a Tinker deck, blue is cut. Ooh, this would be a nice Academy deck with this Tireless Tracker and... all right.
This is Time Twister, Breeding Pool, Polluted Delta. I think it's one of those 3.
Delta's got to be better than Breeding Pool because it's already blue-green.
Yeah.
And red. Time Twister could be good. It's good with Dryad. It's good with, like...
We let Exploration go by.
Sure.
But...
Oh, it's also good with Mystical Tutor. Kind of in for a Twister.
Yeah, it's probably good enough this early.
All right.
We don't even have black cards yet.
Okay. Now there's Channel, Mana Drain, and Minsc Boo. Maybe just Mana Drain to go with Tinker Twister. I don't know.
Yeah.
Minsc Boo is good, obviously.
Yeah, we have what? A Talisman of Mind Stone and a Paradise Druid for it.
Mana Drain's pretty nice. I like Tireless Tracker, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the Mana Drain plan here. And Battle Ball you can Tinker for, but it's one of the like B-tier Tinker targets, I'd say.
Yeah. There's not a lot of good stuff for Jace yet.
I mean, Tinker and Twister are okay with it. They're not the best.
if we get there, it'll be
Yeah.
good. I guess there's also Thopter Foundry. It's kind of
I mean, that's not the worst with Tinker. Like setting it up with Tinker is kind of good, but Jace is generally a pretty strong card.
we'll probably find some good stuff for Jace to do.
Yeah,
It can be good in green blue.
and it sounded like blue was pretty open in pack 1. So,
green seemed to be open.
oh my god, it's Lurus. There's a Citadel and a Blightsteel. I bet we'll get one of the Tinker targets back if we want to take it. We could take Time Warp. Time Warp's pretty nice with Jace, pretty nice with Tracker, and
So Lightning Greaves is in the cube right now, and you have Force Will. I would just take Blightsteel. I think Bolus's Citadel is not very much, and I think if you don't get this, you're going to be pretty sad.
All right.
The Time Warp is a cost, but
Ooh, Spiral.
yeah, it's Spiral or Mox Diamond, right?
I know you do love Mox Diamond, but
I mean, how much stuff do you have that's good with it? You have Tinker, Time Twister, Tireless Tracker. You are good at doing that. I think I would take Mox Diamond because you have Mystical Tutor.
I like Mox Diamond.
Yeah, this looks like a good Mox Diamond deck.
I'm in for Mox Diamond. Oh, there's the Greaves. We probably want it, right? Unless we want Lotus Petal or something.
We don't have that much that's good with Lotus Petal.
I mean, Tinker Greaves is pretty legit. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just can put Greaves on creatures.
Also, if we get Nadu this way... Oh, look. Kappa Cannoneer. Greaves up that bad boy.
Yeah.
That's nice, too. Also, Tinker for Kappa Cannoneer is totally legit. Like, there's some decks where you'd rather Tinker for that. Wow, blue seems really open.
Well, unsurprisingly, we're getting it in this pack.
Seed Shark? Maybe just Pentad Prism. Seed Shark Force of Will is pretty messed up.
Yeah.
We already have a couple mana rocks.
You don't have that much that's that great with Pentad Prism. I mean, it's a really good card, but...
Seed Shark's a pretty strong card, too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. No, the Stoneforge person didn't take the Cauldron, but I think we could probably Cryptic. We're going to have a lot of blue cards in the deck, I feel like.
I mean, you don't have to play any green really besides Tracker. You probably want to play Tracker if you can because of how good it is with Cannoneer and all that.
Frantic Search can be good. Soul Cauldron I have mostly felt like is a miss. Third Path could be good if we ended up red-blue.
Yeah, I don't think you need Frantic. It doesn't do anything right now.
I'm kind of leaning
right?
towards just Third Path.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's... You don't have any Soul Cauldron combos we missed, right?
I don't think so. Not really a combo with Jace. Though if...
What? That's kind of... I mean...
You just turn into a looter.
Yeah, you Paradise Druid. I don't know.
The Battle Ball wield. Could take Consider also.
You probably should take Battle Ball. You have Mana Drain.
Yeah, no, I
Lightning
like Battle
Greaves,
Ball well
Tinker.
enough. Oh, Battle Ball with Greaves. That's pretty... Yeah, that is pretty good.
I hope we get Nadu. That'd be cool.
Nadu would be awesome. Now that we have the Greaves, let's go. Yeah, we got some good stuff.
Yeah, Dryad isn't doing much right now.
I think if we don't end up playing Paradise Druid and Dryad Lilies of Grove and just play almost all islands, just splashing Tireless Tracker, that seems fine too. Tireless Tracker builds clues. If you sack a clue to Tinker, the Tireless Tracker gets +1/+1.
It's true. They used to come up with the card Tragic Arrogance. You could grow Tireless Trackers that way.
Ooh, Odawara?
Yeah.
We're not tinkering for that. I just don't believe in it. It's just not good. Oh.
Wow.
Free
what was in
row.
the pack that first time? It must have been pretty good for us to not have even talked about it.
Oh, this is interesting. Do we want Gadgeteer?
I think so.
Yeah. City of Traders is pretty good.
If you get Basalt Monolith, like Gadgeteer Tinker for that is pretty great.
Okay, what do we got here? A Sneak Attack, which is okay. It's not really that great with Battle Ball. It's not even that great with Colossus, but it has room to grow.
Yeah, I think I would take that right now.
I don't think the fetch land's that good. It's a red-blue fetch. That's fine.
How good is Tameo?
Tameo, I think, would be pretty good. It gets cards for Tinker. Tameo, Lightning Greaves. We don't have an Academy, though, or an Urza, so it's not like making the tokens is that crazy. We already have these that make tokens.
Yeah.
No, I kind of like Sneak. This looks like a good start to a Sneak deck.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Oh, we got Portal, Bombardiers, and Gristlebrand. I mean, Portal for Tinker is pretty hard to pass up.
Yeah, I don't think you could.
It's a pretty sick Bombardiers deck, and no one else is going to want Portal. What else is in the pack? There's Gristlebrand, there's a bunch of lands, Trinket Mage, Sentinel, Carnosaur.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe nobody also won Portal.
But what percentage of Portal wheeling would make you want to take Bombardiers? Because I think that's a useful way to think about it. Bombardiers is pretty great with these things. But
you just have a Mystical Tutor and a Tinker, and you don't have anything that good right now.
Yeah,
there really isn't that much stuff that's like...
Well, we have these. These are fine. But...
Yeah.
And imagine if we wheel the Bombardiers or the Portal and then we throw it with Bombardiers. That's 11 damage.
It's tough. Yeah. Okay. You've convinced me.
I think Bombardiers is worth it, even if we're not guaranteed. Like, we're obviously not guaranteed to wheel it. We're probably just converting here, I would imagine.
Yeah, you can take that over Narset.
Narset for Time Twister, I guess. There's also Pest Infestation if we want to splash that.
I think the green's almost certainly getting cut right now.
Yeah.
Because you get to play Third Path and you have Sneak Attack. And
I think Converter's going to be pretty good here.
What do you have that discards? Jace?
Yeah, but also it's just makes a bunch of crap.
I know.
I don't know. I like cards that just make a bunch of nonsense. We could Archon now for the Sneak. There's also a Shelldock, which would probably be pretty good in this deck.
Yeah, it seems close.
This deck could cast Archon off Relic of Sauron.
And Mana Drain?
Yeah. I think I'm in for Archon.
Okay.
Yeah. And here, our boy Uro. There's also Triplicate Titan, which is good with Sneak and medium with Tinker. Though it's another one that's pretty good with Greaves.
Yeah, I think I would do that one.
All right, we're sneaking here. We might actually be show and telling too. We have the two best things to show and tell and play, Archon and... Oh, we don't have the Portal. We didn't take the Portal.
Subtlety?
No, we should take Subtlety. Subtlety's great. Subtlety is too good to pass up. And here... Brainstorm, I mean, Oliphant gets Thundering Falls. Brainstorm is really good with Tinker. It solves the problem of drawing the Tinker target and the problem of
you have a lot
shuffling.
of Tinker targets. I don't know. Not taking an Oliphant.
Oliphant's pretty nice with Sneak too.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in for Oliphant. Chart a Course to go with Converter. There's also Research Desk is just like a decent card. Though we didn't get Academy, so we're not that... Like, having the 1-mana artifact is not intrinsically quite as good. It's going to be one of those two for sure. Research Desk is good with Cannoneer too. Yeah. Goes on the board. Gets on the board.
Your red card count is not going to be high enough for Pyrokinesis. You have 4 red
Would
cards.
have 4 red cards, yeah.
That's just not going to be acceptable. You just take Larcenous.
Yeah, probably as a sideboard card. Portal didn't come back.
Okay.
A little Trinket Mage action here. Could also sneak in a Carnosaur.
Yeah. Carnosaur is a split removal spell. Doesn't look like your things are good enough.
To Trinket Mage for. We don't have the mana for that, really.
You're not playing Tracker. You don't have reasons to care that much about getting.
Yeah. So, let's see. We need to cut a couple of cards. We could maybe cut Cryptic. I don't know. This is right now 12 land. We could maybe cut one of these things.
Can you cut Gadgeteer?
Yeah, that we can cut. I think we want to keep the Seed Shark. I like the Seed Shark Force combo a lot. Not the best Jace in the world.
Is Seed Shark that good in your deck besides that?
It's good with Bombardiers. Makes some crap to throw. I don't know.
Looks like you have a lot of stuff for Bombardiers.
Yeah, I guess we do have like Currency Converter, Research Desk you can toss, Third Path tokens. I guess if we have to cut cards, we have to cut cards. Because now we're up to 14 land. We still got to cut like 3 cards.
Probably cut one.
Oh, no.
Cut a 1-drop.
This is 15 cards. Probably the Research Desk. I think Retrofitter is like pretty decent.
Alright.
Ooh, Scrapwork Mutt. To go with Bombardiers, it can discard a card for Converter.
You can slide in.
Alright. I like it a lot less when we don't have Academy.
Okay.
So I would prefer to have Academy here. This looks like a pretty decent Sneak deck. And a pretty good Tinker deck, I think.
Yeah. The deck does those two things.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with the Bombardiers pick. I think that card's just way too good.
I agreed. I'm not complaining.
Also, we ran bad that we didn't get that.
If Portal hadn't wheeled and I complained, I would have been saying I didn't complain. Do you cut Jace?
Yeah, it's good with Currency Converter. Oh, Show and Tell's nice. We might actually play that. Oh, we don't have the Portal. I guess show and tell Oricon is not quite enough. I like show and tell against like mono red or like the people who don't have good things to put in. So now we're at 17 lands right now.
Yeah.
16 plus Oliphant. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Oh, we have a World Spine to sneak in.
Yeah, but it only works with Snake.
I guess we already have this. It only works with Snake, and this one's a lot more castable, so that seems fine. All right. We were an academy away from true greatness, but what can you do? Pretty solid Tinker deck.
Yeah.
We don't need Copperline Gorge. All right. Let's see. Don't need any swamps. We get to play 14 more land here. Probably like 9-5. Those 9, 10, 11 plus Oliphant is 12. What red cards? We have Sneak. This is 5, 6, 7 red, 8 red, plus the Relic of Sauron. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, a solid deck, but definitely not a busted one. All right, time for round one. Ooh, a snap keep on the draw?
Easily.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna turn down a turn 3 Kappa Cannoneer with force backup after draining their spell?
Well, they're gonna find out if we're hitting our land drop before us.
True enough.
No,
they have a fetch land or whatever. Look at them. Look at this Murktide start.
Oh, they like what they saw.
Yeah, they sure do. Unless, no, they didn't.
Okay.
I don't know if we're supposed to keep this.
I don't know.
We'll see. I don't think I want to force that.
You rather discard a hand size? That's fine.
Yeah, I have bigger fish to fry here.
Oh.
Just gonna pass the turn.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, here we go. Look, what a good keep. What a good keep.
We just draw another land?
Yeah. Is that too much to ask? They gotta have a play, right? Come on. Ugh. We should still probably drain it, right?
Yeah, you probably have to.
It's okay. Well, we'll draw a land and play Relic of Sauron here. Sure. We just don't play a creature. Land, Relic, and then just play Talisman.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Can you imagine mulling this hand? It's okay, the third path was just going to get pitched to Force of Will. That's going to be its job. Because if we play any creature, they can clamp their Blood Tithe and sack it to kill our thing and draw 2. But
right.
If they want to do this, not the best drain in the world, but, you know, good enough. Luris, I'm going to force that thing. No way.
No, sir.
No, I'm going to pass on Luris with Skull Clamp in play. They didn't play a land? I do love to see it. We should play this, then Battle Ball.
You could, yeah, sure.
I think that's better than playing Battle Ball first, right?
Most of the time. Depends on what cards they have.
Yeah. I guess we don't know, yeah. If they have Shieldred's Edict or something.
Yeah.
Well, Shieldred's Edict gets one of the big things anyway. Obviously, if they make us discard a card, we'll be unhappy. Plus, if we play Battle Ball, they can equip the Blood Tithe and then kill one of the tokens and draw 2 cards. But, yeah, oh well. We tried. So they're not a Luris deck, but they sure have Luris in their deck.
They sure do.
I mean, if they don't have something here, they're about to get demolished. We're about to attack them for 10 unblockable and have a Battle Spear and a 10/10 in play. Oh, they drew a land this turn too? Yeah. They've sure got a Skull Clamp on their Luris, I guess. All right. Can we just not flood out?
What? You realize it's turn 5 and you have 5 lands in play?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it would have been nice to stop at 4, is all I'm saying. I think that's like a pretty reasonable thing to say. I guess it worked a lot better to draw 4 land in a row than to draw 4 spells in a row. So, but 3 land plus 1 spell would have been just perfect.
What are we talking about?
Who are you bargaining with?
Luis, you guys have no idea. I mean, maybe you have some idea how often Luis just says these things to me, and it's like, it would have been better if I gotten a little bit luckier here. And like, what? Okay, I guess, sure. Oh wow.
Okay, their deck looks good. Wow, they were kind of close to killing Kappa Cannoneer. Like,
that's not how Ward works.
No, if they had a...
Oh, you're saying if they got to Delirium and had 5 mana, they could Unholy Heat it. Sure, yeah.
I played the land even though with this in play because I feel like drawing the cards and drawing 2 more is just not going to
Wow, okay.
They probably knew we were drawing an artifact.
Guess what? We were.
All right. Well, we probably want Burst Lightning against them.
Yeah. I think you probably want Seed Shark, too.
What do we not want?
Maybe Blightsteel. You don't need to kill him that fast. You could just get a big one.
Yeah, get like this thing or something.
Yeah. Is Time Twister going to be good against?
We could cut Third Path because they have a bunch of bolts and Unholy Heat and Blood Tithe. It's like our only small thing besides this, I guess. Time Twister also might not be the best here.
I think I don't want Time Twister. Do you want... No, I think you still want the...
We could have Gadgeteer over this. That's probably not good.
Yeah.
Shieldbreaker, kill Skull Clamp, but their Aluris deck, I don't know. Yeah, this sounds good.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Though maybe we want Show and Tell, actually.
Yeah.
But they're not Aluris deck, so maybe they have some other stuff. Oh, I guess we keep this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good if we can get to Sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, it's a slow hand, but...
Yeah, the Concealing Curtains was sort of the...
Okay, well, I am gonna Burst Lightning that thing. I guess I could wait. The problem is if I draw Mind Stone, it's pretty bad that I waited, or Talisman of Curiosity.
You get to Surveil again.
Yeah, let's just kill it. Huh. That's not a bad draw, depending.
Yeah, I mean, if we can play a turn 3 sneak attack against a red-black deck, they probably won't be able to do anything about it.
Aluris. Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Oh, nice. And Mox even gets a tap land out of here. I'm just slamming Sneak, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Now they get to draw some cards, but unless they have hand disruption, we're looking pretty good. I mean, getting to cast Night's Whisper out of their graveyard is pretty strong here. They get to just immediately Dragon's Rage clamp it. But...
And they're getting to gain some life here with Lurius.
But we do get to go like Relic of Sauron plus activate Sneak. And we could sneak in Kappa Cannoneer, but it doesn't sound great to do that.
I'd rather use that to, like, as a kill block, like, kill Lurrus when it attacks. I mean, I guess they're not really attacking with it. Probably.
And they're probably going to have it skull clamped if it attacks anyway. Caustic Yeehaw, huh? Well, hold on. What if we sneak in Kappa Cannoneer, sneak in Triplicate Titan? They take 15, right? They take 15 down to 6, and you end up with 3 tokens.
But why is that?
Yeah, I guess fireballing them for 6 doesn't really do that much.
You could just play Relic, sneak in the Triplicate Titan, and the next turn hardcast the Kappa Cannoneer.
Yeah. Or potentially sneak it in if we draw...
Yeah, but it's not going to change that much.
If we draw like a Battle Sphere or something. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Okay, they go to 12. We end up with some idiots in play here. Drawing Archon would be pretty nice.
Like, if one thing that could happen this game is you could find your Tinker or find a way to tutor for Tinker, and then you could... Oh,
yeah.
It's the last one.
Okay, we first picked a Trinket Mage.
Jeez. All right.
So just for a little bit of extra value, to get us back to the old double Q days, BK is playing in a 64-player draft. Though we started with Trinket Mage, at least I noticed.
Yeah, you did. I don't know why I think didn't pop up. This is your draft.
Yeah, see, that's unlucky. Do we just take Sheldok here?
Just take World Spine Worm. I don't care.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, World Spine it is. And, ooh, it's probably Mishra's Bauble.
Yeah, I agree.
What did they do? They killed all my stuff with Fire Covenant down to 3. They go up to 6. Now I killed them with Kappa Cannoneer. Great.
Let's go.
I told you we were going to sneak in Kappa Cannoneer.
Yeah, that's true. That did happen.
All right, well, there we go. See, we didn't double queue all that much, I will say.
No. All right.
And now we get to take Mishra's Bauble?
Cool.
What a gem. Fire Covenant is a pretty good card.
Yeah, just take that.
There's also, there's Time Warp, Fabled Passage, Stern Scolding. I know you like Stern Scolding a lot. Basically, the timing worked out, and we thought we were not gonna. We didn't have the highest hopes for that blue-red deck, but you get a little bonus content here as BK pilots his way through a 64-player draft. And Narset, Cryptic Coat, good Lotus Petal.
I guess, yeah, take Lotus Petal.
We don't really have much of a direction so far.
No.
Saheeli. BK's just on T that we missed pick 1. It could have been something really good. It could have been like a Soul Ring or something. You never know.
Maybe it'll wheel.
Yeah. Oh, look! Now we can pick up Itali, and we're set for Flash or Sneak or Through the Breach or whatever, but not really animates. I feel like we haven't liked animating that much in this iteration of the cube, or even the last one too.
Nope.
Just
not good.
Most reanimation turns end up being, or like combos end up being 3 cards, which is a discard outlet, a creature, and an animate, and that is just kind of hard to string together. Yeah,
and then there's also some particulars about like how the combinations work out. Like you could easily have Corpse Dance or Shallow Grave, and then combining that with a card that it's not that great to hit. So it's kind of rough.
Ephemerate, Flage, Soul Guide. Soul Guide is nice because we just have a bunch of cheap artifacts and a Trinket Mage. We could end up in artifacts. I don't think it's Stitcher's Supplier.
Yeah.
Flage is a kind of generically powerful card.
Yeah, sure. I'm down to mess with Flage.
We don't really have, we don't need to be blue by any stretch. We have just Trinket Mage and Fire Covenant.
Oh, yeah, we don't. Good point.
Yeah, you normally don't first pick a Trinket Mage, but, what can you do? You can go in your draft logs later to find out what your first pick was.
No, I'll never look. I can't. If I find out it was something great, I'll be so sad.
But this will tide you over until we get to round 2 here. Get a little bonus action. You know what? BK came over. We're gonna play some 64s. I figured we'll let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, we definitely did this on purpose.
Up to and including missing first pick. Oh, Through the Breach. You're doing it.
And yeah, it's good, I guess.
No, we got a real direction now.
Yeah. Trinket
Mage for Bauble and Lotus Petal is pretty strong. If you Trinket Mage for Bauble, 3 mana 2/2, draw a card, look at their top card. I really don't believe too much in Breaching Ulamog.
Neither do I.
Manamorphose can be good in this kind of deck. It's pretty good with Flage. Serum Visions is also decent at just smoothing the thing out.
I would like Scrapwork Mud.
Okay, Scrapwork Mud also works. That's also good with Flage.
Yeah, it's good with Flage. It's good if we end up getting Reanimation. It could be good for artifact synergies.
Imperial Seal?
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, so right now, red, black, maybe Mardu, maybe 4-color, no green. We'll see.
Those last couple packs weren't that good, so it's not like we probably opened anything. Arena of Glory with Flage? Oh, yeah. That's the business.
There's Squee.
There's Squee. I just don't really believe in breaching Blightsteel or sneaking Blightsteel. Do we want Satyr Wayfinder for any reason?
Just take the Blightsteel. It's fine.
Sure. Any Lumberjacks? Or do we want Cryptic Coat?
I do not want Cryptic Coat. I want Lumberjack.
Yeah, Lumberjack seems like it's got some action. Rite of Flame probably over Survival, or Survival Flage.
Survival, I guess. Yeah, probably won't work.
Rite of Flame is pretty medium. You're not really giving up on much. All right. Well, blue seemed to be pretty cut, so we're probably not playing our first pick Trinket Mage. Ooh.
We deserve it.
We do deserve it. I will say that. There's a Wheel of Fortune here too that we're not going to get back. Malevolent Rumble.
Oh yeah.
Malevolent Rumble Flage is kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this Trinket Mage is getting better and better. Green Mox for Survival and Lumberjack. Well, I mean the Green Mox doesn't.
Green Mox for Lumberjack.
Well, if you want Lumberjack in your deck
ridiculous.
and you want Forests, Green Mox gets better there. I'm not saying you can sacrifice the Mox to the Lumberjack. I obviously know how it works. Survival Worldspine Worm's kind of infinite. Ooh. Minskin Boo or Atraxa? Breach or Flash on Atraxa is like the best of them, pretty much. I guess Flash Worm is a little better.
I think Minsk.
Yeah, I'm kind of into that as well.
Minsk is pretty good with Fire Covenant, pretty good with Lotus Petal.
Pretty good with Green Mox.
Goes without saying.
And we already have 2 Boom Booms and a Survival to go get them, so like missing out on a Trox is not the end of the world.
I mean, we still have the Blightsteel too, if it ever reappears.
Could have taken a Trox that had Natural Order. But this looks like a pretty good Pentad Prism deck.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I guess I was thinking about shifting in for a Natural Order, but I think Pentad Prism sounds pretty great.
Natural Order Worldspine doesn't even do anything. I don't think it's that good.
I mean, it's, yeah.
I just feel like that's not a play that's going to win you that many games of Cube.
Well, no, that's true.
I don't know. Just most of the time it feels like when you do that, your opponent has like a bounce spell or an exile spell or whatever.
I always have it.
Flash Worldspine, that will win you a lot of games though. I love when I have Flash and Worldspine in my deck and you can just win easily. Wow. There's Eureka, there's Nadu, there's 6. There's, I guess Overgrown Tomb. Dark Ritual is a strong card. Eureka might come back. People typically don't select that card.
Yeah, we're not that great of a Eureka deck yet.
Not yet.
How good is 6 here?
6 with Lotus Petal turns all your lands into Lotus Petals.
Mishra's Bauble. I think 6. I mean, Overgrown Tomb is the other card I was debating between.
Dark Ritual is good with exactly Through the Breach, but not much else here. I guess it's good with a Tali. Yeah, 6 looks like it could be good.
Yeah, let's live a little.
Let's manifest a Lotus. Windswept Teeth?
Yeah.
It's got to be right.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll pick up a land or 2 that works nicely with that. Yeah, I guess if we're splashing Flage already.
6 is kind of good with Mishra's Bauble. You can just cycle everything.
Yeah. Stack up a bunch of bauble triggers. And
6 is kind of good with Arena of Glory.
Yeah, give it haste so you immediately go peel that land. Sure.
Yeah, and you don't. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Sneak attack. All right, this is going pretty good. I think this deck's shaping up to be better than the deck we have in the top 8.
It's nice to have Mox Emerald, I'll say that.
Well, also Sneak and Breach is pretty good.
It's true.
This is going to be more in Imperial Seal. This is definitely going to be more of a sneak deck. Ooh, Taiga. Taiga's such a good pickup. Unbelievably good. That's the land you want. Windswept Teeth, Orcish Lumberjack. Like I feel like we're really cooking here. Flage looks maybe a little tricky, but I bet it's going to want to be in here.
We'll see.
6 using turning lands into Lotus Petals so you can Flage them.
Okay, sure.
You know, like a generous end now too?
I would like exactly a generous end.
Yeah, exactly. Overgrown Tomb wheeling would be really nice.
Overgrown Tomb and Bayou in back-to-back packs.
Yeah. I feel like there's a pretty good chance we get one back. I feel like we kind of earned it at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially even deserve
when
it.
you skip a pick.
Oh, I know you want that Malevolent Rumble.
I did want the Malevolent Rumble.
Look at that. Malevolent Rumble. And see, here it goes in the 2-drop slot because it's going to be the card. It matters for your curve. It counts as a 2-drop for curving out purposes.
Thanks for explaining that to me.
You seemed a little confused as to the ordering system because every time I try to explain it to you, I feel like your eyes glaze over.
Yeah.
Malevolent Rumble into 6. I feel like we're not really in the market for Questing Beasts so much. Could we be a Witherbloom command deck?
Yeah, sure.
That's probably better than Night's Whisper, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think we want Caustic Bronco.
it actually does something, which is kind of what you want if it's a splash card.
At this point, Paradise Druid probably looks good.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks good.
Eureka, Overgrown Tomb. Has to be Overgrown Tomb.
Yeah, the ability to get black for Imperial Seal and Fire Covenant.
I could see him arguing for any of these cards.
I think Escape, maybe? I don't know.
It's not Loam. Loam does
No, Jar's better.
Yeah.
The problem with Escape... Oh, Restless Fence, sure. The problem with Escape from the Wilds... Oh, yeah, that's cool.
You have a lot of ways to mill this, too.
Yeah. Is that with Escape to the Wilds, if you hit a creature through the breach or sneak attack, you can't put them into play from exile.
This is a really nice looking Jund sneak deck. Maybe Splashing Flage.
Maybe.
Where's the good card?
Oh, it's Stomping Ground.
Where's the good card?
Or Pyrokinesis or Stomping Ground.
Well, it's got to be Stomping Ground, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we want every Taiga we can get when you have Orcish Lumberjack. Probably Sentinel.
Ugh, really? That's what we're reduced to?
It's a good card to put into play with Mox Emerald.
Volcanic Island's also potentially good here.
What blue are we playing?
No, we don't have any yet, but, the night is young.
Alright, I mean, Sentinel's a pretty good card.
Alright, fine. It's your favorite card in the world. You want it? I know you do. It always wheels too, but I think it's probably fine to take it here because nothing here is. I do think this card is very good. If you want, here, look. Here's a little bit of a free edge for Cube Draft.
Oh.
Take Once Upon a Time, put it in your deck. I make fun of BK, but he is right. This card is really, really good, and it frequently goes 10th, 12th pick. It's like people don't see it. It's a very good card. It just makes it so your opening hands get quite a bit better.
Yeah.
And it's not a disaster if you draw it in the late game, because you can usually cast it. In fact, sometimes it's even good when you have 8 mana in play or whatever. It can be bad if you draw it in the first, turns 2 through 6 or something. It's not the best draw. Yeah. But even then, it's an impulse for 5 cards. I mean, you can only get creatures or lands, but still. This pack has been horrendous. Could be a Shifting Woodland deck.
That does look like where things are going. World Spine Worm.
It's good to attack with a Flage.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could Elvish Mystic too, but I don't really care that much about Elvish Mystic. It's Shifting Woodland.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
This pack was kind of nonsensical, but, what can you do? Carnosaur, just decent on all edges of the plan. Because they're probably not going to preordain here. Survival Vengevine?
Funny guy.
I don't think Faithless Looting is exactly what you want here.
Yeah, okay, sure, Carnosaur.
I don't know. It's not great, but it's fine. Your boy, turn to it with the Lumberjack. There's also Sacred Foundry, which is probably pretty good if we want to get Flage in there. And we're already cutting a card or two.
Okay. Yeah.
What is going on? Why are we getting 7th pick Mana Vaults?
That's a good question.
You don't want Vamp, right? There's no chance.
No, I don't think we need a Vamp.
Imperial Seal is also decent.
Yeah, right now I would cut Witherbloom, Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah, easy cut Survival, easy cut Witherbloom.
And then
this is 16 land plus Mox Petal Mana Vault right now. Oh, and Generous Hand. So you maybe could put a card back in. Though
we'll see.
6 is a pretty good way to use extra land.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's actually about it. I guess Scrapwork, but Jar. Arena of Glory and Shifting Woodland is nice. Do you want Restless Fence in this deck?
Probably.
That's probably fine.
Cards.
Titania with just 1 fetch. Could just be Temple Garden. Oh, it could be Corpse Dance. But you don't
could
really...
also be Wally. I have a couple of dinosaurs.
Yeah. Italian. Yeah, I'd be pretty good with Wally, but Temple Garden could be nice with Flage.
I think Temple Garden for Flage. Flage is going to get there. The Malevolent Marble Flage seems pretty nice. I think I just want Uvenwald in the sideboard.
Against Planeswalkers or something.
Yeah, just...
Still you could use one more playable, I feel like.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad one. It's pretty... Uvenwald Oddity is quite strong with Fanatic of Fronos.
Yeah. I mean, You can sneak in and flip it and just attack them for 1 million. Raging Ravine.
Maybe Haywire Might. Haywire Might with 6 is pretty great. It's good for domain stuff.
All right. Haywire Might seems pretty good then. Portico, or do you want... Goldspan is actually pretty nice with like Mana Vault. Pentad Prism. I mean, if you Goldspan, you can cast your things. Though a Surveil land is pretty nice to have.
No, give me a Surveil land. Green-white Surveil land. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, this Flage is pretty free. You could even play this... we didn't take Mother Runes. That was a different draft. Gruul Turf? Would you play it? The Valakut's gone.
I don't know. Sure, take Gruul Turf. I don't know. We'll see.
Any Knight of the Reliquaries? Any Vengevines?
Yeah, give me a Knight of the Reliquary. I might play that. We'll see. Allen Liberator. That's pretty decent.
I think it's probably worse than Haywire Might.
I mean, I'm going to start cut a couple of cards, right?
Yeah. I mean, right now, you're at 14 land plus Petal, Bauble, and Mana Vault, and Once Upon a Time, so you probably want to cut at least 1 spell, maybe 2, is my guess.
Maybe Scrapwork, but...
Yeah, you don't really have any graveyard stuff. Imperial Seal and Fire Covenant are really black cards. Well, you definitely want Imperial Seal or Fire Covenant, and I guess black is probably pretty free enough. It's not the freest, but...
Maybe I should cut Imperial Seal if you don't have it immediately. I have an Overgrown... So wait, how many black sources do I have?
Overgrown Tomb, Windswept Teeth, and maybe Restless Vents.
And Generous Scent?
And Lotus Petal and Generous Scent, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not enough. So do I need to add a card?
This is now 16 land plus...
Yeah, I should add a card. What are my options?
Ovalwald Oddity, Survival, Outland Liberator, Imperial Seal, Scrapwork Might, Witherbloom Command. Blightsteel, I guess.
Witherbloom's not bad with all the self-mill stuff, but it runs into the same thing of like, I don't have that much black. Yeah, I guess just Oddity.
Oddity seems like it's a fine one. All right. Well, that is the end of the draft. Now we got the top 8. All right. Well, a brief interlude to draft a pretty good deck, I think. A solid little Jund Sneak deck. And here, I kind of feel like we should just mulligan. It's kind of unfortunate. Opening hand of Mox and Surveil land.
If you want to keep, I guess it's not ridiculous. Okay.
Oh, wow. Subtlety. That was pretty good. Can I just get a Time Twister? All right. We basically drew a card.
Play your Mox. It's so much worse for you if it gets discarded than blown up.
Really?
I don't know. They played a black fetch.
Yeah. I guess if I get Inquisitioned, it'll be pretty
well, they got Ketria Tram.
So, yeah, keeping it was really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, they're not doing anything. That's nice.
If they've got a slow hand... Oh, nice. Now I think I'll keep it in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tinker them at any moment here.
Any time at all. Malcolm.
Okay.
What does this deck tinker for again?
Triplicate Titan. Or Mere Battle Ball. Probably Battle Ball against this.
Also with Kappa Cannoneer.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be able to play both. Huh. Yeah, I could just go for it here.
Oh, I don't know. Just being able to pass with Subtlety up.
Yeah, that's probably better. It depends. If they tap out, I'll probably just do the whole thing. Yeah. But we'll see. So they're going to get to Malcolm here and discard an island. I guess they're probably just going to... Oh, what you got?
Expressive Iteration?
That's kind of what... No.
Metamorphose.
It was something where they were choosing colors. So it was this or like Pentad Prism. But this probably locks them into playing a spell here. I would be kind of surprised if they didn't. Okay, I'm gonna unload. I'm gonna drop a whole squad of creatures into play. And they're just gonna be done. Tinker, draw, island, Mox, discard island, Tinker. I have the force. Please don't have force. Oh.
It's Jover.
Man, I was so excited. We were going to get Battle Ball and 4 tokens and then play Kappa Cannoneer, and it would have just been game.
What is going on in my draft? How am I not in deck building?
There's someone still drafting. It's the first draft.
Oh, it's the first draft over there.
Yeah, you haven't top 8 it. Don't worry. You're good.
I know.
And with
just feel like I'm a top 8 kind of guy, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was brutal. We even have the Force of Will.
I know. I was thinking about it.
Dak Faden is rough too, though. Oh my god. I guess I have to do this.
No, I would just skip them and not show them. You can come back from them. What
if I draw Time Twister?
All right, that's fair. I don't show them. I'm a coward.
Subtlety is not one of the ones you can play around all that hard. Like, if they have it, they have it, most of the time.
That's a good point.
Boom. They draw, they discard. Yeah, they've got a nice little red and 6 deck. I will say that. All right, fine.
Dang.
All right.
That was unfortunate. What a beating.
Burst Lightning kills Malcolm?
You want to side out some trinkety artifacts?
Because of Dak? Or what? I don't know.
Do they have Dak Faden?
Yeah.
That's what they pitched?
Yeah.
Okay, then we can cut Currency Converter and Retrofitter Foundry.
Yeah?
I mean, you could just side and play like cards like Chrome Host and Kitesail Larcenist.
Kitesail didn't seem like it was that good. Chrome Host, I like the idea. Maybe Research Desk.
Okay. Yeah, Research Desk, sure.
I think you do want some amount of cheap artifacts here.
Well, you do need to have some, that's for sure. I don't know. Yeah, we're making our Cannoneer worse, but I'm a little worried about how slow these cards are against how fast some of the cards they play are.
Minsk and Boo and
yeah,
Malcolm, I guess.
And Force. I don't know. Maybe that's not true.
Could put in Burst Lightning, but I don't know. It's not even that good against those things. I guess for 5 mana, it can kill Minsk and Boo before they get the token.
Yeah.
That seems...
Okay, we're going to win. Oh.
Not with this hand. This I'm going to mulligan.
Yeah.
This hand doesn't even have really a dream. All right. I mean, this could just be an early Time Twister. I think I'll put Odawara back.
Well, could also... Isn't it just also just a fast Tinker? Are you going to Tinker?
Or Tinker.
Yeah, just pitch the third path. Well, you need to decide right now.
Well, kind of. I can see what I draw over the next 2 turns. Like...
Oh.
Ooh. That was not ideal.
What?
I just didn't want to fire off the Tinker or whatever. Do you think I should have gotten Time Twister or something?
I think you should have gotten Tinker and just won the game by just putting a Battle Ball and then force.
Well, I drew the Battle Ball now.
I know. I like that you said we could think about it and then immediately clicked. It's like, what was the thinking there?
No. I mean, we could see what our card for the turn was, because if it was a land, we would still get to decide.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, Force is going to be nice against that. Whatever they prism out here. Look, now I can go Research Desk, crack it. This is actually going to work out pretty nicely, to be honest.
Huh?
I guess it's Talisman.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not ideal. I mean, I could just get I could also get a Triplicate Titan. Maybe I should have turn 1 Mystical Tutored. It is possible. You could make that argument. Okay. Now that I've gotten the Dak, though. Well, if they'd have countered, that would have been pretty bad. I kind of just want to get Time Twister, though. I don't know.
Okay. That makes sense.
It would have been nice if we could play this Talisman, too, but unfortunately not.
Well, yeah, I guess you don't have the kind of stuff that would let you.
Yeah. Boom. Fire off Time Twister. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Though, I guess those are both my... No, I guess Kappa Cannoneer is another thing we could tinker for. All right. Pass the turn. Yeah. think we're in worse shape than if I just Mystical for Tinker on turn 1.
Okay. Yeah, obviously.
Though, had I drawn Battle Ball on turn 2, and then I guess
if you had drawn Battle Ball, but that's just like, okay.
What if they're sacking Sunbait Canyon? Did you consider that? Huh? That's not that great of a play. How close are we to casting these things? Not that close, I guess. And our sneak attack is gone forever.
Yeah, this is why I hate Research Desk now.
Yeah, no, it does have that aspect to it
so
for
bad,
sure.
This game.
Really bad. All right, they
actually play one more mountain.
One more mountain. All right, they iterated, and they're passing the turn. 8 cards in hand. Oh, right, because they iterated. Sure. They're leaving much mana up. I think I'm just going to leave up Subtlety here.
Yeah.
And say go. Wow, Research Desk is so bad. It also got Time Twister back in, so we didn't even get the flashback value. Should I Subtlety that?
Yeah, I think so.
Seems like it's kind of nice. Okay, so now they're gonna... Oh, I don't know. They probably... I could definitely see them putting it on the bottom. Let's see.
I mean, it's...
They put it on top.
It's not that exciting when your opponent has a 3/3 flyer, but
yeah,
they have a lot of cards.
If we had a way to cast Battle Ball next turn, that would be kind of nice. No plays. What is going on over there? Oh, well, that was a nice draw. I could just pass because they're going to play Malcolm.
Yeah, I think passing sounds all right.
It seems like I'm going to try to get my hits in. I'm definitely not countering Malcolm here when I have Subtlety. The onus is on them to do something.
All right.
Do I just counter it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Malcolm is just not that big of a deal. Like, obviously I have to deal with it at some point, but we're at 22. I don't know. They get a loot. They're probably going to play something here. It'd be kind of annoying if they didn't play anything. But let's hope they do.
They
discarded Echo of Eons. Okay. I guess if they cast Echo, I'd counter it just because if their hand's that bad.
Yeah.
Is that really what they're doing? Yeah, all right. Counter target spell, draw a card. If they have a counter spell, it's not the end of the world here. Oh. I could play Carnosaur. I could play Battle Ball.
I think Battlesphere.
Battlesphere seems good, yeah. Hits for a lot more. The rest of their hand can't be that good. They didn't counter back, so they don't have a counter. Yeah, alright. Battle Ball it is. Would have been pretty nice to have Sneak Attack in my deck still.
Mm-hmm.
What could be in their hand? It could just be lands, I guess?
Yeah, maybe some more spot removal for creatures.
Yeah. So what are they going to do? Like Surveil here if they have one, and then maybe Cracked Sunbake Canyon? Because they don't have Counterspell. They don't have Permanence, because they would have played a card out if they had it with Echo.
Yeah, they had a lot of mana.
They still have a lot of mana. They have 9 mana, and they haven't played a land yet? Maybe they're sacking... No, they can't be sacking Sunbake Canyon before attacking with Malcolm. Or at least it's not that likely. You kind of want to see what your options are. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Do they have like another draw 7? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Ooh, we were close to casting this Archon. We just need that Relic of Sauron. We discarded a lot of our gassy cards, though.
Well, true. You're also maybe going to get to mana drain, play Blightsteel.
That seems plausible.
They have 5 mana, though.
Is this Minsk and Boo? I think. Do I just let it happen? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win if I pitch Force there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to beat the Minsk and Boo. There's ways I can do that. I mean, they can't attack with the boo here. Huh, okay.
What in the world?
I guess I'll just take it and attack back. That was a little odd, I'm not going to lie. Did not factor in my tokens?
I mean, they can kill one of them. It keeps it around. Oh, that's very strong.
It's not a bad draw. Okay, attack Minsk and Boo. I mean, I don't think they have anything. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Guess I'll just pass now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice having Drain and Force up here, but I don't really want to take 6 this turn. That Malcolm is getting close to threatening.
You should have played Mox Diamond.
Do you think so?
Well, you don't have the ability to Ottawa and cast Forcible.
Huh. I thought I was going to Drain over that, but yeah, I guess so. I think killing their 4/4 is good.
Yeah, that's sure. You are more likely to cast Mana Drain than Forcible if you have your druthers.
I rarely have my druthers these days, it feels like.
It's tough out there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get a couple of looks potentially at finding what you need. Oh, Flage.
Flage is pretty annoying. I guess I have to Mana Drain that. And then they can't bring it back again this turn. Like, they're not quite there on cards in graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to sack the Mind Stone end of turn 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I don't sack Mind Stone, I could hard cast Blightsteel, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. But finding Relic of Sauron to cast Archon sounds a lot better to me.
Yeah, you don't have that many cards in your deck, so you got at least decent shots of finding it.
And the Blightsteel, I don't necessarily wouldn't even do anything. Card's pretty slow to kill.
Yeah. That's true.
It'd also be really nice to get that off the board, though. I guess with Brazen Borrower, they could block that way.
Yeah, Dak Blightsteel, fun times.
Okay. They don't have a ton of cards in their deck, but I still don't think we're going to actually deck them. It seems less likely.
I mean, I guess you're going to get to kill Dak. Probably. So.
Yeah, they have... They have played a land, so they can't bring back Flage this turn. They don't have the mana. Palantir, okay. I'm not going to force it even if my top card's a blue card. Alright, I guess let's see what they do. If I can survive damage, I could kind of mill them out with Palantir.
That's going to be tough against Flage and their flyers.
Yeah, I think that's true. They put 2 on top. I don't want them to draw a card. So red and 6 was milled? Sure. Are any relics of Sauron? No, that's just a land. All right. Let's go research desk. If I hit relic, is that enough to cast the thing still?
I don't think so.
Mystical Tutor. I've already used my Time Twister and my Tinker. I mean, I guess I should Mystical. Is there anything in the deck even? Nope. I guess I'm pretty dead, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, they have Flame.
Oh wait, what if you have Bombardiers? Is there any way you can...
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, they have Flage coming back, so it's like pretty bad, but sure. Kappa Cannoneer. All right. You know what? Maybe we can do something here. I guess we just cast it off the Mox because we need to attack Dak. Discard Mountain, Kappa Cannoneer. And all these attack deck.
Yeah, they have to, otherwise it just gets stolen. I guess you could. Yeah, it probably just.
It's just better just to kill the deck. I mean, I could have partially attack it, but they're about to get to play whatever they want for free off Malcolm.
Oh, jeez.
And they get to flage. Like, I think we're pretty dead here. The good news is your draw looks a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's nice. I mean, I don't. We're on the draw. We'll easily keep this hand.
This is a turn 2/6.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sentinel, I suppose. The arena looking kind of bad.
It would be better if it was a basic mountain. That's true.
Yeah. They're going to finish us with their flage. Looks like it's coming back out. This blue-red deck that we had was not that good. I'm not not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised either.
That it got defeated. And couldn't have played differently is the thing.
That's what they've been saying.
All right, flage coming in. And look, isn't it good that we have the second draft? Because now we get to... we don't have to leave the audience wanting just because the blue-red deck didn't quite get there.
That's true.
If you think about it, it's actually like really nice.
I do love.
I'll let them play their card off Malcolm. It's fine. Ooh, Taiga Lumberjack.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty good to me. You want to play your Mox?
Yeah. Arena of Glory is looking better.
Yeah, a lot better.
Are you able to play them both hasting?
Yeah. This is going to be sick. Oh, no. No, don't disrupt our plan. I don't like it. Okay. What are they discarding with Malcolm? Mm-hmm. Treachery? Okay. All right, well, we went top 8 and then lost in the top 4. Fair enough. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play against Will. That's like one of the guys on our testing team.
So, we forgot about Blightsteel. So, we would have been going Blightsteel with Force Up?
I mean, there's no way we could have done things differently. It's tough. It's tough.
It is tough.
Don't brazen bar. No!
That's okay.
I was just turn 3 attacking with 6 and the Sentinel.
Just turn 2 attack with 6.
You do want to attack with 6 though, right?
I think so, yeah. It's pretty strong.
Draws a card.
Yeah.
Alright. Boom. 6. Get back mountain. Oh, there's that Haywire Might.
Holy cow.
They got some artifacts in play. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what they got. They got an answer to this? Oh. I mean, Gruul Turf with 6 is also kind of nice. Play Gruul Turf, return a land, pitch the land to 6.
Oh, okay. Sure. That is a combo.
We could have had such a sicker hand. I mean, if we redraw that Haywire Might, it's going to be nice. Or if just like any big creature.
Mm-hmm. Well, we could draw it, or we could mill it with 6. We'll see. Maybe they'll kill 6.
The Haywire Might, yes. Milling the big creature is not ideal, though. I guess with a Lotus Petal, we could still cast it. Pentad Prism it, Lotus Petal it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is this? Collective Brutality? Madness, that guy, they can't cast it?
Okay.
Sure. Do the Breach is done.
We're 6 gamers now.
Yeah. Let's go. We got so many possibilities here. All right, no reason to play that first, I don't think, because we're not going to crack the map on the 6. I think we're just going to attack. Mill. We hit the Haywire Might. All right. So
I would like to mess them up.
Yeah, let's go Haywire Might. Hold on. Are we just gonna do it once though, and then play Gruul Turf? Because we don't need to play this now because the arena so like play it next turn.
Yeah, I guess you could do it once and maybe
because we could do it twice. We'd have to throw away a Lotus Petal to do it.
You can also Mishra's Bauble.
Yeah, we could bobble to see what they're drawing next turn.
Sure, let's do that.
Wow, 6 is pretty cool.
Yeah,
very cool card. Okay, bobble you. They're drawing a Narset? Yeah, sure. Haywire might discard Temple Garden or Mountain? Probably Mountain.
Probably Mountain.
Mm-hmm. Pop that Mox Diamond and just play Gruul Turf.
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Could just play Sentinel off Lotus Petal now. Or we could play Knight of the Reliquary from the graveyard.
Getting rid of the Gruul Turf sounds kind of bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like that.
We want Haywire Might on top, I assume.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we are going to... I guess it's not going to... There's no surprises.
Could go Temple Garden, Lotus Petal, Sentinel, and then next turn Arena of Glory to play the Knight of the Reliquary if we really wanted to. I do agree that not playing Gruul Turf is a good idea. Or not discarding Gruul Turf. Because it's going to be pretty nice to have... Gruul Turf's like an extra spell.
Yeah.
So they're drawing Narset, and they have...
Because next turn we're probably just like killing Narset and killing both their artifacts. I mean, well, they might leave up the Mind Stone now. Okay.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah. Sure is.
Guess they had a plan. Now... I mean, Knight of the Reliquary is pretty big. This is just an 8-4 in play. I mean, it's not like a... Not all that... So they got a Vamp Tutor? Ugh. I don't like our spot. Horrible draw, okay.
What you might need to do here is to Knight...
Could exert,
and haste up Haywire Might and Knight of the Reliquary, and then you could send everything at Narset to get Narset off the board. Because I think that's probably necessary if they just vamp and they have any draw 7 in our deck. Otherwise, it's really bad.
Yeah. We could bounce the Arena, or we could... The Arena's not untapping next turn. We could also tap the Temple Garden and bounce it if we wanted to.
I think bouncing the Arena is probably... Maybe...
Because it is not untapping next turn.
No, just kill the Taiga, I think.
Okay.
I don't think it untapping is the biggest thing.
Having access to it is pretty nice.
Yeah, we just still have Flage. It's probably going to come up as my guess. Because you're going to have Knight of the Reliquary.
Maybe. Well, they're probably going to eat the 6, right?
I would think so.
Well, we could also attack Narset with just the Knight. No, that doesn't seem good. Yeah. I think this looks good. And then we get a card back, hopefully.
Hopefully. No, we whiffed.
Whiffed again?
Did we whiff before?
Yeah, we whiffed last turn also. Annoying. Well, if they eat 6, we still have a Knight out. All right. I mean, we're doing fine here, but not great.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty close. There's draws you have that are really insane. Like
Sneak Attack
would be great. Sneak Attack would be game winning.
Sneak Attack's less good because this Arena's not untapping.
But they are getting to vamp here.
Yeah, I have to imagine we're in a bit of trouble.
I'll be right.
Classic BK, just ditching me when the instant things start looking bad. Their deck would have to have a surprisingly low amount of things for this not to be pretty good. What a bummer. We had This is the game where we could have had turn 2 attacking them with 6 and Sentinel. But they had a really good draw too. Mox Diamond into Brazen Borrower, Mind Stone, and then Time Twister into reanimating Shadowgrange Archfiend. Yeah, it's a lot. I was just lamenting about how this is the game where we were potentially attacking with both our 3-drops on turn 2.
Oh, yeah, the Brazen Bar on Orcish Lumberjack was really good.
Yeah, and then they Time Twistered, and then they brought back their thing, and then they're vamping. And
yeah, we definitely got pretty hosed by play draw this game, but that's okay.
Though, well, if we were on the play, we wouldn't have had turn 1 Lumberjack.
No, but we would have had...
Turn 2 6 attacking them.
Yeah.
Which we still did.
Which we still did.
But it would have made their Time Twister so much worse and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they're still vamping. There we go.
They figured it out?
I mean, it has to be something, like, even just a time warp kills us.
That would be weird if it took them that long to realize that.
Yeah, it's not always the most obvious that you can just attack your opponent a bunch, but yeah.
I've been there.
Treachery, sure. They take it.
Treachery
we have Haywire Might also.
Pretty weird when we have Haywire Might.
Okay, what's your last card?
What?
What's your last card? What you got? And it's not killing Haywire Might? They can't even use the Knight, so I'm going to wait till it untaps, I think. Lumberjack.
Yeah.
Do you want Pentad Prism or use the map token or both?
I think use the map.
Could also play Pentad Prism for 1. How close are we to this thing?
I guess Pentad Prism and then map. Or, I don't know, it's the same kind of either way.
If we Prism and draw a land, we could cast World Spine next turn.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would Prism. Yeah. So,
I mean, I guess if we're hoping to draw a land, we could just use the map anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need that much mana.
Well, except for the Fire Covenant. Yeah, we'll put that in the graveyard.
Wait, should we?
We're at 7?
We're at 7. Then we're going to block and sack up to 9 and take 3, go down to 6, and then you can kill your opponent's board and go to 1.
Because of the Brazen Borrower? Yeah, alright. Sounds good. Just going to pass the turn here.
Sure. I mean, you're also going to get back Knight, so you could also sack a land in their upkeep if that's not what we want to do. The one risk of this is that a counterspell would just kill us.
Yeah, probably not great against a counterspell regardless here. I mean, technically we could just cast World Spine and kill them if we draw, even without... Oh no, we have to use a Pentad Prism counter now.
Yeah, I think they just missed this Treachery wasn't really a good idea.
Really weird card to tutor for if you did, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we had milled that and we had drawn a land, we would have just...
How big is our thing? It's a 5? Okay.
We would just win with World Spine Worm if they didn't have anything. If they don't have anything, I kind of expect them to crack Mindstone here. This deck doesn't have any, like, cool lands to get, I don't think. It doesn't have a Raging Ravine or anything.
It has Shifting Woodlands, but you would need the thing in your yard to have haste.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Huh. Think of the land, Mox, Mindstone, sure. Feels like our start is pretty good against upheaval too. What about could play Lumberjack here. Temple Garden, Mox, Prism for 1, or Prism for 2, and Lumberjack. Go to 4. They do have a Brazen Borrower, but they can't cast it and bounce in the same turn.
Yeah, okay. I think that's what I would do.
That does seem better, right?
Yeah.
Keeping Temple Garden over Taiga has been a little costly here.
Yeah, that's true.
Because now this arena is also tapped.
Yep.
Well, they're pretty far away from casting the Archfiend. Same, we don't have 6 Haywire Might going. I still want that Mox Diamond somehow against... Whoa. So I guess they're bouncing the Lumberjack now?
They seem pretty committed to it.
Alright. They can't get Taiga. It can get Stomping Ground, or it can just get Forest. Could go to 1 and get Stomping Ground, but that's kind of bad because we're probably going to have to Fire Covenant that thing at some point. Could play Knight of the Reliquary, just using up the Prism. But then the Fire Covenant becomes really hard to cast. This is awkward. Black Source is also Painland.
It's an Overgrown Tomb.
Yeah. Oh, I guess this could fetch Overgrown Tomb going to 1. But no, but then you still can't. Yeah. Huh. Arena of Glory back to... It's been great, this game, but it's back to awkward again.
Do you just fetch a basic and play knight?
Yeah, that might be it. And then I assume that next turn they're playing Brazen Bar, but we're going to be able to sack one of our basic to get a mountain. So we can just cast Fire Covenant. Oh, we can sack it to get a mountain and play an untapped arena. So then we can play Lumberjack and still have Fire Covenant up, I guess. Yeah, it's just Forest. Flage would be a nice draw at some point here.
Mm-hmm.
Weird game.
So I guess they had the Treachery and they set up the Upheaval. That's my guess is which one of they tutored. The Treachery just didn't seem very good. Or maybe it's possible they just missed it.
Just turn this into a mountain, play Arena, and play Lumberjack?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're pretty close to dying, but you have to do this to not die, I suppose.
Yeah. And then pass. Well, let's just see if they... Just gonna do this now.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. We got... And we're still in it.
Jeez.
She can figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, we're not quite at World Spine Worm levels. Oh, Carnosaur.
Haste that one up, try to kill him.
Yeah. Ridiculous dog. All right, 3 red. Exert. Cast. Boom. Carnosaur. No.
You're super dead to that.
They were just dead to that no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could have played around it, but I don't.
No, they just cast end of turn. Oh, I guess we could have left Carnosaur up, sure, but yeah. Well, that was a pretty disappointing game. Do we want Witherbloom against those like mana dorks or like that?
Yeah, it's good against Brazen Bar too.
Haywire might seem great.
Yeah.
Don't even love Fire Covenant there, but I guess you maybe keep it. I don't know.
It's pretty good to have an instant speed kill. Nah, cut Fire Covenant. It's whatever. We're fine.
Do you want Outland Liberator over Ovenwald already?
I don't think so. They didn't look like they had that many artifacts. I want a bunch.
That was a painful game. Up to and including them vamping for Treachery. You like this, right?
Yeah.
When we had Haywire Might in play, we still lost. What a shame. A little Taiga Mana Vault action. Could also go Lush Portico. But it seems like it's nice
I would take Mana Vault, yeah.
Seems like it's nice to just have the opportunity to top deck a World Spine Worm or something and just like turn 1 them.
Yeah, let's do
turn,
that.
Turn 2 them. Let's go. Italy? World Spine?
They did some mulliganing.
Probably Fnatic. No, I guess Paradise Druid might be better.
Yeah, I think Paradise Druid is better.
All right.
Hexproof.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you want to kill Fnatic, but tax for 2.
They're trying to Brazen Bar or Paradise Druid. Collective Brutality. Yeah, sure. It's fine. It's kind of annoying that it's so bad against us, but we just have had our 1 spell in the entire deck in hand. Oh, Arena's kind of nice. I think I'll play Lush Portico, though.
Sure.
That Portico's lush.
I don't think so. You can cast the stuff.
Yeah. You don't mind attacking, I assume.
No.
Who cares if they kill Paradise Druid? Yeah, I mean, there's not that many we can't cast. We can cast Atali.
World Spine Worm is like the
Yeah.
one. Wow.
This
Or
did not look
Gadgeteer
like a
deck?
Gadgeteer deck to me. Just bobble them, I guess? Well, we should just wait.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
want to get hit by... Play this, I suppose.
I think Arena.
Yeah, I guess it's just if they Liliana +1 or something, it's pretty bad.
Or a Time Twister.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be weird if they Time Twisted in the spot.
Yes. Okay. Can we get something? Can we get a little action? Wow, look at that. They got a clue. They might just have Basalt in their deck. Like, they look like a really bad Gadgeteer deck, except if they just have a Basalt Monolith in their deck, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But they played exactly 2 artifacts in a long game, game 1. All right.
Narset.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay. It can boost something.
Yeah.
I guess because, well, if they remand, we can just cast it off Paradise Druid.
Sure.
They can't mana leak. Anyway, just attack for 4, I suppose.
Yeah.
Fnatic now taps for lots of mana. Now we can cast World Spine.
Yeah. Do you play it? You have 6 in your deck? Can't tell. You have a lot of mana.
All right. That's fair. So they're drawing Narset. So I guess we can't use the Minsc and Boo -2 unless we kill the Narset first, assuming that's what they play. They might not. Oh, they're playing something else.
Okay.
Guess we should have played our land.
Yeah, I'm alright.
This looks pretty good. I mean, they get to untap their land, so it's not like they're tapped out, but like they're pretty far behind. This was a pretty big brick, though. I guess Once Upon a Time could find something nice. And if they have Treachery, we can kill it with Haywire Might. Obviously, if they have Gadgeteer, do we want Outland Liberator in there? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just they still haven't actually shown us any new ones. It's just been the same Mind Stone. I guess, yeah, if they have Treachery too. Okay. I mean, that's... So we still don't want to make one. I mean, I guess it's going to be tapped, but we could just fling it and draw 4 cards. Fling it at their Gadgeteer.
Yeah. Yeah, most likely.
Still just the same 2 artifacts.
They've made clues off both, though.
I know. I feel really bad about that.
Okay. What you got? You have 4 cards left? I guess they can draw 1.
We have to tap Mox Diamond.
I typically don't start by tapping my 5-color mana source, but I've done worse even today. How much mana do we have? Assuming we get this thing back, yeah, we'll have a lot of mana. 4, 7.
13.
Okay. What? Ooh, 6 has got to be it, right?
Sure.
6 looks nice here.
I mean, you're going to get to 6 Haywire Might them.
Yeah. So I don't want to make a thing.
No.
Despite having... Oh, that's nice too.
So I think...
We got to start with Haywire Might, right? Probably tapping Mana Vault.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun.
This Mana Vault's going to get tapped here. Let's just put it that way.
We got a lot to do. Subtlety?
Well, we can attack with 6 and mill because of the arena, if we want.
You could also Atali into it.
I could also Atali into it. Playing Atali with haste seems pretty good here.
Okay.
Let's see. So we can play... Oh, we probably want to play the Shifting Woodland this turn, right?
Sure.
Just to have it in play. And then Atali here, because we don't want to... Well, I could leave a haste red floating and attack with 6 as well. I guess 6 just... Because then this taps for 4 mana once Atali hits the board.
Well, you can kill it with Boo. Or you probably want to kill Gadgeteer.
Yeah, but it's leaving 1 haste mana in there seems good, right?
Sure.
I think this works nice.
Seems like it.
Assuming this doesn't get countered. Not that many things counter it from this spot. They're gonna vamp for a bad card.
This is a bizarre use of vamp, I gotta be honest.
This is great. This is the hard counter to Atali. They can just vamp for like a daze or something. The hard counter. I love it. This is great. Very Walking Ballista. Wow. I just won't cast it, I guess. I'll just leave it exiled.
Sure.
And then tap this for 4 green. Play 6 with haste.
Okay. I don't like your sequencing.
What?
You're going to draw 4 cards.
Oh. That's true. Probably going to want to replay... yeah, we'll kill the Forensic Gadgeteer. Yeah, I guess there's a chance we want to play something different. No, luckily we wouldn't have. And I guess just might as well play this, right? With extra mana.
Sure.
All right. Now we get to slam. And get a probably... Yeah, we'll get a forest back. It's fine.
This deck's sweet.
This deck's sweet, yeah. They're at 3 now.
It would have been nice if you had hit a 0.
Oh, yeah. That would have been cool. Lotus Petal.
I mean, if you Lotus Petals, you'd blow up. You might.
I'd probably
like,
just
blow
bitch
up
my
both.
whole hand to blow up their 2 things, yeah. Yeah, Narset's going to need a little help
if they
here.
have Narset plus a draw 7, it's probably not good enough.
They just whiffed.
Yeah, that's a shame. They did have... Wait, why did you use Narset first if you whiffed?
That's a good question. All right, let's get that Outland Liberator in here. And
Sure.
maybe we could take Ulvenwald Oddity out. It's bad against Treachery, or it's not the best against Treachery.
Which is good against Narset, though.
Yeah, maybe
You want to cut Jar?
Oh, yeah, let's cut Jar. Jar doesn't look that good. All right, game 3. All right, we got to keep this, I would imagine.
Sure.
Cycle. I mean, do you draw Mox and have a turn 1?
Yeah.
Turn 1 Fanatic? Then we're talking. Turn 1
This
Fanatic.
this hand could definitely improve.
Turn 1 Fanatic. Turn 2. Oh, well. The Dreams. Probably still just get Taiga, right? Could get Temple Garden. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see.
Could get Overgrown Tomb. Oh, we should probably even take the Overgrown Tomb out. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of just want to get Taiga. I don't know. There is, I guess there's Knight of the Reliquary.
There's a Witherbloom command.
Oh, that is true. We should still get Taiga because we want to go turn 2 Fanatic, turn 3 Minsk.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Beats.
Well, we wouldn't have red anyway until we rule turf.
We don't really mind that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, come on. They didn't even use it.
And then we could have flaged it. Still should probably play Fanatic, right?
Yeah, sure.
And then Temple Garden or Gruul Turf?
It's gotta be World Turf,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just worried if they time twister us. We kind of wanted to have the Temple Garden in play. But
Oh, it's the time twisters were so dead.
yeah, that's true. If they didn't minus Narset, they probably just have it.
Of course. Yeah, alright. Let's see. That was fun. GG's.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do.
What if we draw just no believers over here? None? I guess they just on the play had bounce our thing, Narset, time twister.
Yeah.
What if they whiff on Narset? And then what if we draw Ulvenwald Oddity this turn? They hit Bone Shards. It's not that good. It's not that good, he says. Into Night's Whisper. Alright. And we draw Oddity? Or Flage? No, Flage doesn't even do it. Here, we'll get the Oddity and we'll play Paradise Druid. I kind of feel like we got a puncher's chance here. We really don't. They have 7 cards in hand.
That is...
Some people just don't have the fighting spirit.
Hi. I don't have the fighting spirit.
Oh. They could turn it into an Oddity and smash. into True Name Nemesis, sure. I'm starting to think BK was right. It doesn't really look like it's gonna happen. Sentinel. Okay, Sentinel, and then make a clue. All right, fine. That'll do it. And you know what? I hope you enjoyed. It was a combination of a top 8 and just getting bashed round 1 with that deck. But we had a good time, and I thought the red-blue deck wasn't the best, though I definitely should have missed gold. And I hope you enjoyed this chaotic but also very fun sequence here. That'll do it for today. As always, I appreciate you hanging out for all the nonsense I can throw your direction. And I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.